Hi, I'm Julia Harris, a.k.a. Julia the Realtor.
And I'm Karen Jones-Lewis, your Georgia, Florida Realtor.
We would like you to join us every first and third Saturday at 12 noon, where we will answer all your real estate questions. Good morning, WMBM listeners. Welcome to the Julia the Realtor Show, all the way live from beautiful North Miami, Florida, where you can get your up-to-date real estate information and all your real estate questions answered, and in the process, have a little fun. If you're in need of real estate services in the Broward and Dade County areas, you can call me at 954-483-9994. How about you? I gotta take a breath. Hold on. Okay.
Breathe.
Okay. All right. So you can find me also on Facebook at Julia the Realtor SFL, on Instagram at Julia the Realtor, and on Twitter at Julia the Realtor 1. Also, you can find me on my website at juliatherealtor.com. But while I'm here on the station, you can call me at 305-953-9626 or 954-525-1490 or toll free 888-599-WMBM. So, joining me today is my colleague, co-host, and friend, Miss Karen Jones-Lewis. Get him, girl.
What's up, Julia? You want to start doing a carpool?
I might have to.
That way you don't have to get in 11:59 and a half. It's all good. The key, you get here though, and you on time.
I make it happen, right, girl. I make it happen. Rain or shine.
That's right.
And it is raining.
Even if you have to take a breather, you still make it happen. So that's the good thing about it.
Okay.
All right, WMBM listeners, I am Karen Jones-Lewis, your real estate agent in Florida and Georgia. And my phone number is 305-323-1556. I want you to check out my blog, KarenJonesLewis.com. Now, I want you to listen to this, WMBM listeners. For anybody that goes to my blog today, KarenJonesLewis.com, and subscribe, I am going to send you a gift card via email. You have to do it between 12 and 12:30. Again, my blog is KarenJonesLewis.com. If you subscribe, I will send you a gift card via email. All right?
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm a sweet person, Julia.
Y'all better log on to Karen's blog.
I want to know if somebody's listening to me. I don't have callers calling in, so I'm not going to even put you on Front Street to have you call in. So you can just go and get on your iPad, your iPhone, your computer, call it out. You can do that and nobody ever know, and I'll send you the gift card. All right?
Awesome.
Julia, how's your week been going so far?
Girl. Oh, busy.
It's been busy.
Mm-hmm.
Last week I'm so grateful that I didn't have to do a show last week, Julia. I had the honor to keep two little kids. I took them to, I think it was called Cool Corners over at Gulfstream, Julia.
Oh, that's nice.
I had a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. And you know I'm not used to 4-year-olds and 6-year-olds, Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I turn around, why? Your name Karen, and my mom called you KJ. Why you always come to my house and I never come to your house? Why you need a GPS and all you have to do is reverse to go back to my house? I was so tired of why. I think when I got home, my husband said, why? I screamed. Don't ask me why. Nothing. But I had a good time, Julia.
Oh, my God. I hope they enjoyed the time with you, Karen.
They did. And then when I got ready to go, they say, why are we leaving?
You was like,
no, it's time to go now.
Oh, my God. That's too much. Well, Karen, I just want to give a shout out to one of my clients and listeners of the show. This client went through a short sale 2 years ago and is now, and she's now ready to buy a home. However, the Florida statute says you have to wait 3 years after going through a short sale before you can purchase again. So I pulled the rabbit out of a hat, girl. Wow. I was able to get her pre-qualified for a loan, and so now she can start looking for a home, and she's so excited, and I couldn't be more happier for her, to help her fulfill her, dream of home ownership again. So congrats to my client. She know who she is. She don't want me to put her on blast, so I'm not going to do that.
Good.
I'm very happy for her.
Good. I'm excited for her as well, too. So with that being said, Julia, give out your number again, because sometimes people tend to think that they cannot get a house once they've already did a short sale. Mm-hmm. So you can pull the rabbit out of the hat.
I sure did. And if you
pull a rabbit out of a hat,
if you need me to put a rabbit out of a hat for you, call me at 954-483-9994. All right.
And I'm believing that God will make some miracles happen for you, too. So you can call me at 305-323-1556.
All right. So, Karen, a.k.a. the retirement counselor, what's the fire tip for today? Fire meaning finance, insurance, and real estate.
Boom. That's what it means. All right. So here's the fire tip for today. I know most of us we have our 401k plan on the job. I don't want you to just have that 401k plan. It's a good thing that you do have it and you let them take out money on your paycheck every 2 weeks. But what I want you to do is take that step further and find out what's going on with that 401k plan. See if you're maximizing, seeing where your money is being allocated to. Find out what expenses are you paying in there, because it's so important that you spend time with your money. Again, it's good that you're saving money every pay period, but know what's happening so that you can maximize your 401k plan.
Now, that's a good tip right there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're listening. That was awesome. All right, Karen.
Yes, ma'am.
We didn't get a chance to finish our new construction talk last week, so we're going to do that today.
We're going to do that. Okay, Julia. All right, let's just pull for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what I was reading this morning, and this was something to have to do with credit scores.
Uh-huh.
They're going to, just because they're going to boost up some people's credit score maybe about 10 points. Now, that may seem like little, but when you're 10 points away from trying to qualify a house, that may make or break the difference on you getting a house. They're also going to boost up some people's credit scores 20 points and some 40 to 60. But let me tell you the reason on what the change has been made. I'm just going to read it to you. The credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and as part of an agreement, a group of state attorneys general in July, they're going to stop the bureau from collecting and reporting public information on all civil judgments and tax liens. A lot of people have tax liens or they have judgments where they have to go and pay that judgment off before they get a house because it shows up on their credit reports. Now they no longer have to pay that. They may have to pay it off, but it's not going to show up on their credit report, and it's going to boost up their credit reports. And those who have where it's messing up their credit, then it's going to go up higher. So that's something that you want to think about. And late July, take a look at your credit report if you have those issues, if you have a judgment or you have some type of tax lien on your credit report.
Wow, that's awesome news, because I know that's probably keeping a lot of people from, wanting to buy a home because they think, my credit is not where it needs to be. And with that... Oh,
right.
Man.
Especially because of those reasons. And then on the other hand, there are some people that have pretty good credit scores. They pay their bills on time.
Right.
And they do what they need to do.
They just got that little bit of issue.
Right. And now it'll take your credit score up 40 to 60 points.
Buyers, you hear that? Y'all should be running out the woodworks come July, boy. I want to see everybody lined up at me and Karen's door, because that is some good news right there.
And not just buyers, anybody that have those issues on their credit scores, we encourage you to take a look at it. And you can, get some information on it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Wow, right. That's so awesome.
All right, so where we're going now, I had to just say that because I thought it was important, especially when it comes to our credit scores.
I appreciate that tip, and I'm sure all the listeners appreciate that tip as well. All right, Karen, so here's one that we mentioned last week, a new construction, but let's mention it. We talked about it last week, but we're going to mention it again.
Okay.
Because guess why? Because it's affordable, right? And they have some great incentives, and it gives you a chance to, save some money towards, to make sure your credit is in order. So they won't be ready until next year, though. That's the whole thing. And this particular community is located in the heart of Pembroke Pines. It's near great shopping, dining, entertainment, and it's just minutes from highways and a stone's throw from excellent public and private schools. Here are some of the features of the property. Incentives range anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000.
Wow.
They have a loft. They're going to have a loft perfect for an office. Great. Beautiful upgraded kitchen. Granite countertops in the kitchen and master stainless steel appliances, 18 by 18 tile on the main floor, concrete block exterior, 10-inch ceilings, 2-car brick paver driveway, resort style pool, A-rated schools, and over 11,000 in upgrades. We could take you guys on a personal tour. We can go over there, speak with, take the tour, speak with one of the mortgage lenders, and they'll go over the numbers for you to show you how you can afford your gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous townhome.
Awesome. Yeah, they do have some great new construction properties that are coming up. I know I have a young lady, Julia, that I'm working with right now, and she only qualifies for about $190,000. Here in South Florida, we know that $190,000 really means nothing when it comes to trying to buy a house.
That is so true.
So the only thing that she could afford was a condominium. Now here's the issue with the condominiums. Not FHA approved. Only 4 that I know right off in the state of Florida that are FHA approved.
That is sad.
And she was getting frustrated. She wanted to give up. And I was telling her, I just kept talking to her, and I says, don't give up. Anytime God has a blessing for you, the enemy will always try and throw a monkey wrench in your plan make you want to give up. So she kept going, and just Monday of this week, I found her a new construction property, Julia. FHA approved.
Wow.
I tell you something, we got a caller? I always stop when we got a call on the line. We got a caller? All right. Go, Julia.
Good morning, call. Well, good afternoon at this point, caller. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hi. My name is Lee.
Hi, Lee. How are you?
Good. I'm quite well. I was a bit concerned about, I think you guys mentioned a while back, about the buyer-broker agreement.
I'm sorry. I could barely hear you with all that rustling in the background.
He said something about the buyer-brokers agreement.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said that I had an issue with the buyer-broker agreement. I think that's something that a real estate agent should not have, because the reason I say that is that I had a bad experience with one where the guy had me sign a buyer-broker agreement. What happened is that all of a sudden the guy stopped showing me houses. He just showed me this one particular house. He wanted me to get this one particular house. I didn't like the house anymore. He refused to show me anymore, so I kind of kicked the guy to the curb. And then next thing you know, he's telling me that, you signed a buyer-broker agreement with me. If you go and buy another house, I get a portion of that, that sale. And if you still decide not to go with me, you say, like, you want to buy a house, 6 months from now, I got a 6-month agreement with you. So that means that you buy a house within those 6 months, I get a portion of that. So I don't think those things are a good idea at all.
Gotcha. We appreciate you definitely calling in to make that comment. I will be more than glad to address that issue. And let me tell you what happens, Lee, when I sign a buyer's broker's agreement with a client. When we go into that, here's the first thing that we both say is that, Lee, you would tell me what you expect from me as a real estate agent, and I in turn tell you what I expect from you as a client. So therefore, we don't have those issues, because I'm not saying that all real estate agents are the best, and I'm not saying all buyers are the worst. But what happens with us, Lee, as a real estate agent, is that there are so many clients that they don't understand how we get paid. And what they'll do is they'll go and deal with 5 real estate agents at the same time.
Realtor hopping.
And we think that's so unfair. If you trust me enough to say, I've even had some people say God told them to use me, and then they'll go to another real estate agent. And we don't think that's fair. So in order to cover yourself and cover the real estate agent, myself or Julia, what we do is we lay out the expectations up front. Now, at that point, after you do that, and the agent is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, what I would do, I would go and contact the broker of the real estate company and let them know in advance. And if they're not doing it, then I would get out, and I would just have to fight that buyer's broker's agreement.
Yeah, well, basically what happened is that, long story short, is that I end up taking this guy to the state board. I put up a formal complaint. We had a hearing. They dismissed everything, and that was it. They basically, released me from the contract by saying that this guy used fraud tactics and, stuff like that. And so that basically was it. I ended up purchasing a house I'm happy with. I was glad to do it, and I just wanted to make sure that people are aware of that buyer broker agreement. They got to really read it, because most of them is different. Some of them say you cannot buy, if you don't go with me, you can't buy a house within 45 days. Some say 6 months. Some say a year. So that's what I'm saying. They have to make sure they read the terms as far as if they agree not to work with this real estate agent. They got to understand that if they go and get another agent, and they buy a house, they have to pay that other agent a commission of part of that house because of the contract that he had with them.
So, Lee, let me ask you this. That home that you did you purchase it with a realtor?
Yes, I did.
Were you happy with that realtor?
Yes, I was.
All right, there you go. So the buyer broker's agreement it is a good thing. It's just She didn't
have one.
Okay.
She said she don't think those kind of like forcing a person to work with them, pretty much. It's like forcing you to work with that person. It's like you got handcuffs on them, and that's something that really I think should be eliminated out of the process, altogether.
Lee, I respect your opinion. However, it's a good thing for both sides, and it was for whoever is going to sign it, like you said, needs to review and make sure they agree with what is said in it. So it's to cover us as realtors and to cover you as the buyer. Is it to be eliminated? I don't think so. It could, like I said, it covers both sides. It's just that whoever is signing it, they need to make sure they review it first, so they know what they're getting into, and make sure that they agree to what they're getting into before they sign it. Then once you sign it, you've agreed to what is said in there.
Here's something too, Julia. I'm sorry, I jump in because I'm listening to it. Lee, in most states, real estate agents, they're doing it. We're behind. In Florida, we're definitely behind.
Completely.
Other states, 80% of them would not take a client out without signing a buyer's broker's agreement. Here's the bad side with that. Sometimes a real estate agent is scared to tell the buyer that I am going to sign a buyer's broker's agreement. We're going to do it, and I'm going to read over it, because they don't want to lose that client, but at the same time, they want that buyer's broker's agreement signed. So they'll have kind of hidden tactics where they won't go over it with the client. Now, I think that's wrong. I think that everything that we do as a real estate agent, not even just us as a real estate agent, I think that clients should do the same thing too.
Exactly.
Is to disclose information up front, and that's what make us that's what make it a happy relationship.
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Just got another quick question. On the equity loan, if you can just talk about the equity loan, because I had a friend of mine and he lost his house because of the equity loan, because he was not aware that it was an interest rate, a variable interest rate. He thought it was fixed, and I guess they didn't tell him that it was variable. And what happened is that his payments started going up. He was paying his mortgage and his payment at the same time, and altogether he ended up losing his house. So those things could be a good thing. They all could be a bad thing as well. So you can elaborate on that. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna go off while I listen. Thank you.
Thank you again for that question as well. And number one, it goes back to clients, buyers, consumers. We have to read. We have to read the information. But when we see 20 pages, then you say, okay, I am going to trust Karen wholeheartedly. And when something goes wrong, then they want to point the finger at somebody. No, read your papers, even if that means that you have to sit down for a few hours and read the papers. And in reference to equity loans, just keep listening to us, and we're going to have mortgage lenders come on and talk about equity loans. Julie and I really don't get into talking about the money part. We'll show you some houses all day long. All day long and all night if you want us to. Thank you again, Lee, for calling. Great questions and great comments.
All right. So
we were back to that new construction, and I was telling you about one of my clients, how she was not FHA approved. But anyway, we found her a new construction property down in the southwest area.
Okay.
Julia, FHA approved. Now she's got time. She can save her money because it won't be ready until the end of the year. And $185,000, and she is so happy. She says, Karen, thank God we just kept going. We didn't give up. You know,
awesome.
Those are stories that I like to see where they just keep going.
Lord. Okay, so where were we? Oh boy. So
Lee got me thinking, and Lee, I'm still thinking on that buyer's brokers agreement. But I tell you what, we're gonna do, Lee. We're gonna have another show, and we're gonna talk about the buyer's brokers agreement, and we may even have some clients come in as well and talk about that buyer's brokers agreement. Right?
That sounds like a good idea, Karen. All right,
Julia. I know on one of those properties you were talking about, you got some new constructions. You doing something with new constructions? No?
Okay.
You working on them? You want to get your clients on? You got a clubhouse? You got all kind of things going on. I'm telling on you.
So yeah, Karen, I have 3 new construction areas that I'm working with. I'm getting all the details and to make sure that we get some great incentives for our buyers. Oh, Karen. So I'm not going to, Lord, I done forgot.
You forgot. See that?
So
she got listening.
I got so much going on. I forgot.
Always have so. I'm telling on. Okay, you know they tell me don't rob a bank with Karen because she is going to tell. I am telling on that she got so much going on. But go ahead.
All right. So before I go about telling them all the stuff that I got going on,
all right,
I want to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow real quick. Tomorrow, Sunday, June 4th, from 12 to 2 p.m.
Okay.
I am hosting an open house at 14 South Valencia Drive, Unit 3-4 in Davie, Florida. That's 14 South Valencia Drive, Unit 3-4 in Davie, Florida, 33324. It's a beautiful townhome, two and a half. And I would love for everyone to come out and take a look. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, anyone that's looking to purchase a home. This is very affordable. It's in the Davie area, close by 595, accessible to all things shopping, entertainment, food, houses of worship, you name it, it's around there. So bring your friends out, bring your neighbors out, bring your families out. 14 South Valencia Drive, Unit 3-4, Davie, Florida, 33324, from 12 to 2 p.m. tomorrow. Come on out, guys.
Okay, I think I might stop by for a minute. You said you having food?
I may have a little something for you, Karen.
Oh, okay. I want to know if me and Ike can go and eat some Sunday dinner.
You come on out with your long stomach, girl.
Hey, Julie, you talking about my long stomach. You know, Julia, I'm doing CrossFit now.
Girl, I saw that on your Facebook. You better than me. I'm just doing my little 30-minute walk each day.
That's good. Listen, I love it.
I can't. I'm not ready for that CrossFit stuff yet. I'm not ready.
I really don't think my body is ready either, though, because I'll be aching.
But you doing it.
Julia, let me ask you something back to the open house that you're doing tomorrow. Awesome. Now, Julia, do you do open houses for for sale by owners. Would you do their open houses?
I will do their open houses for them. That would not be a problem. So if you have an open house you want done for sale by owners and you want to discuss that with me, you can give me a call at 954-483-9994. I'll be happy to help you out. Give me a call.
All right. Okay. I am Karen Jones Lewis, and let me leave my phone number 305-323-1556. I won't do the open house, but you can give me a call if you want to buy new construction.
Yes, new construction is where it's at right now.
I'm loving it. I have another client too that's looking at some houses. I sent her some, and we're going to drive over to Port St. Lucie to get her a house. And I'm working on a few clients in the Port St. Lucie area because of the price range. And
it's super affordable in Port St. Lucie.
You know, but one thing, a client told me yesterday, say the homes are cheap, but they hear that there are not a lot of jobs over there. So that may be an issue, but trust me, you fill out enough job applications, you'll find you a job.
You'll land something. Oh my God.
So we definitely talking about new constructions, and even when you go on my blog. Now, Lee, we've answered your question, so I want to make sure that you are on my blog and you subscribe to it. All right, Lee, KarenJonesLewis.com.
Make sure you subscribe, Lee, because she's giving away a gift certificate. Forget all the information. Get the free stuff.
I know you're right. You know what? It's amazing how people, legitimate free things too, right?
Yep.
It's free for them. It's not free for me, but they still won't call or they still won't participate. I'm different than that. If you tell me it's free,
give me two.
Yeah, give me two. And wait, Julia, not only that, I'm calling other people to say, get your free stuff.
Y'all better go on there. She giving away a $25 gift certificate.
Exactly. Julia, also, too, I've been talking to an attorney. We got a probate attorney that's coming on the show next show. Yeah.
All right.
Got some good information, even information for us that can help us with our clients.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I can't wait for the next show. Y'all better listen up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some good information for y'all coming up next show.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That's Julia and Karen. Call us, though, 305-323-1556. Julia, you want to say anything about new construction? Make sure, if you do get a new construction, I did tell you, do you want to have anything to say? And I started talking.
Lord. So
y'all got to help me in that area.
If you're interested in any new subdivisions in the area of Florida, we can schedule an appointment and take you on a private tour. Our private tour is not where you just walk through the houses in 5 minutes and call it a day. It's a personal private tour, especially for you. So y'all call us up. We'll schedule that for you. We'll get you in. Private tours. That's what we do all day. Let's go.
Oh, all right. I like that. I like the private tour. I like everything to be personal anyway.
Right.
So I think it's good, though. Give us a call and so that we can tell you what's going on, even in the real estate market.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that our time or we got some more time? Oh, he's saying wrap it up.
He's saying it's a wrap. So
all right. I am Karen Jones Lewis, your real estate agent, 305-323-1556. Let's take it to the closing table.
And I hope our listeners enjoyed our show today. I am Julia Harris, a.k.a. Julia the Realtor. Phone number 954-483-9994. Join us every first and third Saturday, same time, same place, WMBM 1490 AM. We want to sign on that dotted line, folks. Peace. Thank you for listening to Julia the Realtor. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.